take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are...
Holds it in on the left. There he goes. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took him to the house, but they got him at the 24. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Tight end now in motion. The give. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. It's Roman. Makes the grab on the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity to put 3 on the board.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Quarterback empties his backfield. He'll start this drive firing. Quickly to the tight end. On the move at the 30. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Breaks into the open. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Across the 25. Powers through. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Looking downfield, it's Roman. Throws to the tight end. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. They'll run it. Oh, better look out! Ball is loose. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. The offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 3rd. Throws for the tight end. Finds space on the right. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing it accurate there. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Turning it on. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter.
TCU, 3.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. first down here for the offense. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy, can't remember, drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
This quarterback part of their running game. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? They'll go to the ground. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down?
Well, you got to give this offense a lot of credit because they've been really physical. They've been doing a nice job running the football on this drive, getting themselves into this position, 3rd down in the red zone. They've got a 4-point lead. Obviously, a huge 3rd down here, but even if they don't get it, they can kick the field goal and make this a 7-point game. Obviously, they're thinking touchdown, try to make this a 2-possession game.
Just drives it between the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Wisconsin is currently trailing, but if this young star powers a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Allen Amici and Ron Dane among the greats to play in Madison. They're trailing by 10 to Sam Houston. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Might be changing the route. Looking for a man. It's Roman. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Firing to the right, complete.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The give to the tailback. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2.
Now, a 4th down.
A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They want to throw it. Trying to barrel in. And he will take it in.
passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in this situation, so let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Power football with the run. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Oh, out of space. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And the Wolverines will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Goes to the option. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now on the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Oh, he's got some space. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Under fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21. And the Horned Frogs in a good spot here with second and short. Making side adjustments here. To the air. It's Roman. He's got him. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
42 Spider.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Looking to get it in. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the offense will stay out there with a mere 3 ticks remaining here in the first half. Quarterback keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Momentum is such a real thing in college football. Scoring that touchdown here in this 2-minute situation at the end of the half is massive for them. It's going to help their confidence going in at halftime. If they're able to get this extra point and tie this thing up, watch out for them in the second half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors at our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially. There he goes. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
And the Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage.
First down for the offense.
The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, to get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
And the Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The Wolverines racing to the line in a hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Fires to the big fella.
I tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Let's go. Rise up. Let's get some sacks. It's a sack party. 2 in a row. This defense is swarming.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They come to the line for the 1st play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Running back searching for a hole. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On the option. He'll toss it. Got the first down and still on his feet. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Looking to throw. It's Roman. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Let's go.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man to the left. Touchdown, TCU! They take the lead with the 6. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Dances away to buy time. Brings it down on the right side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you. But when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time. And the offense gets a huge explosive play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front winning their one-on-ones. You got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the perfect plays in the perfect moments, and they have made this guy's life a living nightmare today.
A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes play.
Looking to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Roman. Finds his tight end.
I think that time offensively, we're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do so. Breaks into the open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the score. Give him 6. Touchdown, Michigan. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Roman. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got his man, makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And that's a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
For the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
TCU.
And the Horned Frogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this will be for the win. No doubt about it, from 45 yards out. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week.